All right, hello, folks, and welcome to another gaming video. Uh, I'm getting bored of doing updates or whatever on my Minecraft map. Uh, Long story short, yes, I will be dropping an update soon, like a downloadable version. It's for Java. I don't have a Bedrock version for any Bedrock players. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But this is Java. And I'm aware, a majority of the player base plays Bedrock, not Java. So, anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about, is it? No. Today I'm here to talk about Kerbal Space Program, and I am derping around in KSP Sandbox mode. In my never-ending Sandbox mode save that I turned to something else. This is a completely different save. I have cheats enabled on this version of the save. Haven't done the Duna missions yet. For those of you who are wanting a continuation, no, this is just me derping around in Sandbox mode and kind of just having a little fun because I am overstimulated right now. And you know what? I just want to do something with this energy that I have. Anyways, let's go into the game capture. What are we going to be launching today? You may be wondering. Let me show you. Long story short, I have a mission here that's been sitting here for about a couple days. I don't exactly. So, what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna load this up. We have cheats on infinite fuel, unbreakable parts, the works. Anyways, we're just gonna get this into orbit. Now, of course, I could use in this save anything's game. I could use the set orbit command and set my orbit to someplace random, but I don't feel like doing that. I feel like launching a little itty bitty satellite into orbit. Anyways, yeah. You may be wondering what is actually going on here. Why is the screen black for so long? And that is just my game. I'm running a custom install, or rather a portable version that I've customized a little bit. I have the updates installed for it, and yeah, it's a bit laggy. When you get up to 132, I'm on a potato, so yeah. Let's see if I can't get this thing. There we go. It just needs a little kick in the butt sometimes. Anyways, yeah, if you stay through this, through my meandering, let's just go, I hope it doesn't crash. It's not a big deal if it does. I'm not going to lose any progress. Or am I? I don't know. Again, I was just faffing about with some testing, and stuff, and right now it's being incredibly slow, and I don't know what's taking so long. Up, there's the frame drop, a little bit of frame drop. Is it going to load in? No? Come on. There we go. It just takes a minute or two. Anyways, I forgot what this rocket even looked like. Ah, yes. The boring one. So yeah. Let's take this boring little rocket off the launch pad. A very slow ascent. Now, which way am I pointed? Okay, I'm oriented for an equatorial orbit. And the lag. All right, folks. I'm gonna pause it here until the lag settles. You know what? Let's just wait. I understand you guys may be seeing like 1 or 2 frames every like few seconds or minutes. That's just my game. That's just the game freaking out. As I said, I'm not on a very good computer, so, and it's gonna be a couple of months till I can possibly get a new computer. So. I'll just pump. Okay, we're back. It's at a decent frame rate, whatever. Yeah, so I put this into a roughly circular orbit. Wrong game. I have Minecraft in the background because I have it open because I don't have internet right now, and yeah, that's why. Um, this has virtually no guidance to it, so yeah. Anyways, let's push this as far as we can go. Do we have any transfer windows coming up? No? Okay, let's make one. Can we get to Moha? We have infinite fuel. Fuel's not a problem. Yes, I have a bit of Kessler syndrome going on with my map here. I have a bunch of my ComNet looks a little something like this. Eat this, Elon Musk. Then again, I had months of prep. There was months of prep work to get most of this stuff into any sort of circular stable orbit. So. You know what? This is on an elliptical orbit. Let's keep it there. These satellites don't do these little CubeSats don't do much. They're basically junk. But I put these things up into orbit because they're fun to put up in orbit. The frame rates are going to be so bad on this video, but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah. This little CubeSat idea came to me. Like, I was like, okay, how can I make the smallest? It doesn't have to be functional. How can I make the smallest, cheapest, lightest satellite possible while maintaining any sort of attitude control whatsoever? Attitude or just control over it whatsoever. And at first I thought, oh, that's going to be easy. I can just slap a Mark 1 probe core on. And be done with it. But then I was like, just how compact can I make a satellite? And after, I think 3 days of fiddling around, just randomly with different parts, seeing what stuck out and what didn't, I came up with this. And there is more fuel. There is more RCS fuel located inside. This does work in career mode. However, there is one small downside. The upside about these is I can piggyback these on ion probes and take them to whatever system I want to. The downside is I have no control over them whatsoever when without the RCS on. So they sort of just like not even. I can turn that on. I just yeah. That feature in the background, that big crater, um, that's someplace I've actually wanted to fly to, and I've really never. I'm just not that good of a pilot. I haven't bothered to circumnavigate Kerbin to get there. Uh, okay, game. I guess you're frozen. Oh, you're back. I need to find a mod that actually optimizes the game performance a little. They really needed. God, Kerbal Space Program is almost as modded as. I guess this is really just turning into a just sit and chat and watch a satellite sort of tumble. Let's make this do something interesting. There we go. Anyways, while we have this orbit going by and you see all those numbers flying by, let's discuss things like Discord. I have a Discord. It's okay, I guess. I don't really know. I'm gonna poke one of my friends on Discord and say hi. Anyways, yeah, that satellite's not going to stop spinning, by the way. And I have infinite electricity on, so electricity is not a problem with this thing, this little satellite. I have another launch system for it that's much better looking, by the way. I'll pause and just show it off soon. I'm not sure, actually. Um, anyways, yeah, what's CubeSat 1 debris? You know what? Let's jump over to someplace more interesting. That's there. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you, space station? God, Kessler syndrome. Got a really bad case of it. If you don't know, Kessler syndrome is a theory where a very, I think now relevant theory that there'll be a chain reaction of space debris hitting that one hits another and we'll be trapped for quite a long time without a lot of stuff like Cypros 1. It's okay. Let's switch to this. Hold on, folks. We're switching to a space station. Anyways, get another minute or two of this game trying to I guess load in? Question mark? Because it's switching to a different craft. There we go. Music stops and it's maybe gonna transfer over soon? I don't know. God, this commentary is awful. It's awful. Even I know it. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting involved with this game. At least with the install that I have. It's an old install. It has its issues. Although at least I'm not dealing with massive part drift like I used to. Ugh. Had a station that just, the parts started drifting apart slowly, despite being connected. It was complete crack. Anyways. This would be El Camille. This is, you may think, is that a person's name? No, it's the name of this space station. It's more of a hub rather than a space station. It has very limited scientific capabilities, and by limited I mean I can only. It's auto saving. Why are you auto saving, game? This space station was a pain in the ass to get into orbit, I tell you. I deleted it was so laggy. I had to delete the craft that I used to get this thing into orbit. It comes with a tiny little escape. That's an escape pod, by the way. Yeah, I know, tiny. Meant to fit one Kerbal. And then it has this basically the upper portion to it, or at least the upper portion is the oldest portion. This has been in orbit for 9 whole years and 14 days with no crew rotation. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying I can't help but enjoy myself thinking how stuck these Kerbals really are. I don't have plans to do a mission to dock to this station anytime soon. I am, call me evil, but might actually try to get these Kerbals down in one piece by using the onboard parts. Although I'd have to decouple a few things. Namely, I want to keep this stage at least, this lower portion, habitat portion, in actually, you know what? Let's see. No Kerbals in there. That stores 4. No Kerbals in there. There's 2 in there. I believe there's 1 in there. And there might be another one in here? No. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, I could easily deorbit this station. Oh, God. Do I want to do this? This has been up here for 9 years, and I don't think this has... Does this even have the Delta V acquired? It's in a pretty high orbit, by the way. Yeah, I have this in a high orbit intentionally, or else the frames drop. It's not enjoyable if I don't have it all the way up here. These small crafts on the outside They're crack and drive craft. These crafts are designed to break this game. I'm gonna do a separate video on these crafts that I designed using the ion drive crack and drive method. Um, long story short, basically this can has a max for these craft. This entire station's sole purpose was to be a rendezvous hub for these crack and drive craft. I have a much larger version of these. These are the small one run crew version. I have a 2 crew version, which is slightly different. A little more difficult, squirrely to control actually, but it gets the job done. I've taken one all the way out to Jewel. Not bad. I mean, when you're traveling, and I've taken them even out of the Kerbin solar system, out of the solar system, at least a small percentage of the speed of light. I don't want to throw up random percentages out there because I don't really remember how fast I was going exactly in terms of relative velocity, but it was fast. Let's take a Kerbal out in the spacewalk. You. Go stretch your legs. You've been sitting for too long. Or rather, use your EVA jetpack, you lazy. Yeah. The beginning of this video is kind of garbage, but you know, whatever works. Unlike the Mir space station. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck between the solar panels. No. In real life, that would be a big no-no. Oh no. I've started it spinning. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Game, why do you give these Kerbals such weird names? Let's hit radial in real quick. Yes, I have a cupola module on this. No, I don't have anyone in it, unfortunately. I can show you the IVA views, though. Reorientate. Actually, I want to be on this side. Yeah, this space station is surprisingly easy to reorient. Again, the solar panels are kind of fixed slightly. I use time warp because for those who don't know what time warp does with moving vessels, with this, but not physics warp, time warp in this game essentially makes it so the crafts will stop because otherwise Kraken bugs. Kraken decides to show up and there we go. So let me go over each specific portion of the space station. Escape pod, that's the essentially work area. You have a cupola module here, and then you have a hitchhiker's canister. That's actually the control room, funnily enough. That's the actual control room for the entire space station. I sent that up second. That was a second module I had to launch, and that was a pain in the rear. That's the engineering section for the lore, where everything is routed to. I know, bad idea, having everything routed to one, but what can you do? You may be wondering, what is the audio and the voices you keep hearing in the background? That would be the Chatterer mod. It adds a bunch of, that's what it does, radio chatter. Yeah. That's also how, that's just, well, yeah. This is, do I want to go to my other PR nightmare? This thing's already, you know what? Let me show you some other locations. Let's switch to this craft. I don't have the licensing to put a random elevator music in to my videos. Nope, just not gonna deal with it. This craft may actually lag the game a little. It's 11 o'clock for me. Yeah. This is I would switch to Minecraft, but I don't really feel like doing it. I mean, I have it open and I can obviously load into it and show you guys around, but unless you've actually watched my videos, for those who have already watched my Minecraft videos, which there are quite a few of, yeah, you kind of get to see a lot of that build, basically what it is. Fortunately, I do a lot of the good building off camera for some reason, and yeah, it's a case of too many videos too fast. Right now, I'm experiencing burnout from that, so I'm switching games for a little bit. All right, we have loaded in. This would be my carrier craft. This ship has way too much Delta V to be, well, what you don't know is this thing has, come on game, seriously? You're gonna crash now? No, the frame rate you're seeing is fine. It's the game itself that's struggling. This craft has been up here for 3 years. Don't plan on retiring it. Don't plan deorbiting it. I had an earlier version I deorbited, and then I had to completely... Well, these things are a pain in the butt to dock to. I got bored and I made a giant cruiser in space. Yeah. Ah, yes, they're smiling because they've gone insane. That's right. I forgot. That's why I haven't deorbited this crew. They've gone insane in terms of the lore. This crew has gone insane, which is why they've returned home. There's not even enough room to kind of bring all these guys back, unfortunately. I do have that new shuttle which I developed and designed and flew around for about an hour and a half, thinking about another video idea. And honestly, I'm running out of ideas for videos. Now I know this has gone like what, 31 minutes already in. None of this is gonna be edited. Yeah. Oh, and that's right. You're gonna be moved. Transfer crew. That pod in the back is the panic pod. In case of an emergency, I can only save, well, I can save a couple crews actually, but most of the crew is gonna go down with the ship. I did not have the foresight to. This was not like a serious engineering challenge whatsoever. This was just me slapping some boosters together and seeing what would fit and what looked good, and then I placed it in orbit. Yes, this thing can actually take off from sea level, though. Well, kind of. The nice part about it is it's 8 nuclear engines as opposed to its 4 chemical, which means it can go for a decent. It's meant for endurance, that's for sure. It'll get you there slowly. Yeah, but it's just a mess of struts. This entire thing's just strutted together. I mean, it's just it just looks like a tetanus. It just looks like getting a tetanus shot. These can land from Duna and take off just fine, by the way. These are completely designed to operate within a rarefied atmosphere. I gotta get fidgety and fiddle with those decouplers because I might actually decouple one of those pods, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm gonna have to send an entire new ship up in orbit because for some reason it's not gonna let you reattach the pod after decoupling from it. I don't think the decoupler is gonna work after that. It's basically junk. These crafts looked like they're like. It looks like Mad Max but space. Yeah. You know what? That's enough of me showing and fidgeting around. I'm gonna I'm gonna roll the end credits. And yeah. Thank you all for sitting through this frankly boring video. Or at least boring for me. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go sleep. Or do whatever I do at night. I don't really know. Yeah.